and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the F1 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix simulation race. And ladies and gents, normally it's called a prediction show, but this is the simulation show because of course there is no Bahrain Grand Prix as it got cancelled, but we are going to be predicting what would have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix if it were to happen in real life. Okay, so we're going to be doing the full race, 57 laps. We'll be doing the full qualifying as well, and we are going to be doing it today with the 2026 liveries. They're not quite the 2026 cars, but with the 2026 liveries. You can see it right there, all the beautiful liveries that are actually on the track this year around. And today we're doing it from a different POV. We're going to be driving as Gabriel Bortoleto, who of course is in the Audi, and that means also that we're going to be able to fight a little bit in the midfield today to try and see whether he could score some more points, because so far in the championship he has scored 2 points already. Now we'll be using no assist whatsoever. We'll be going 110 AI. We'll be doing the short practice. Don't worry, we're just going to do a few laps, and then we're going to get straight away to the qualifying, Q1, Q2, and Q3, and then a 57 lap long race to predict what would have happened if the race were to happen around Bahrain. We'll also be doing this for Saudi Arabia, of course, and then of course we'll be continuing with the actual prediction shows when the real life races continue in Miami. But of course, no rain to be expected. We got the formation lap on, the safety cars on, the red flags on, as well as the corner cutting, so the FIA will be on our heels, and then the damage is on as well. So, ladies and gents, let's see what we can do. Let's load in right here, and let's get ready to go for what will be the Bahrain Grand Prix simulation race. What do you think, ladies and gents, would have happened? Who do you think would have done a great job in the Bahrain Grand Prix if it were to happen? What do you reckon? Which team or driver do you think, Tom? They would have done amazing around here if it were to happen. Of course, this weekend would have been the Bahrain Grand Prix. We all know why it's not happening. We don't have to go into that stuff, but we're gonna make sure we keep it up right here. Even though we kind of have a more lengthened winter season right here. It's almost winter again. It feels like winter break. But we're gonna do it anyway. And of course, we got the E Grand Prix this Sunday as well, so we'll be doing a 100% long race around Bahrain online, so you guys can join in as well if you'd like. This Sunday, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. All right, before we do anything though, let's put in the setup. If you'd like to get your own, of course, the channel sponsor Track Titan have a full range of setups. If you just go to setups.tom.net, you can check it out for yourself. We'll be putting on the Bahrain right here, and then we'll be putting, I mean, it's practice, so we can just put a little bit more fuel, and we'll get out on track right here on the medium tires to see how we can go. Here we go! Let's do it! Is it a realistic performance? Yes, it's a realistic performance as well. So obviously it's based on the 2025 cars, so it's not going to be completely accurate here, but of course we're still awaiting the F1 2026 DLC. So yeah, hopefully that will come soon, because then the prediction shows are only going to be made more realistic, guys. So that should be really good as well. I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited. But it's still waiting for itself. We haven't heard a single flippant thing about the F1 26 DLC, so yeah, hopefully hopefully we'll hear something soon, because it is not looking great. Okay, Just Jake, as well as Willon, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in, good to have you here. And Furious Butch coming in hot with the flipping 500 bits. That is huge. That is flipping huge. Furious Butch, you're a flipping legend, man. Thank you so much for your 500 bits. W! Absolute W. That is crazy, bro. Thank you, man. Okay, in the meantime, if you're joining in right here already at the start of the show today, to the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are going to predict what would have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix was going to happen. Obviously, we know it's not happening, but we're still doing the prediction show. We'll be doing the same for Saudi Arabia. If you're enjoying yourself already and you're watching on the YouTube as well as the TikTok, then make sure you go and hit that like button, okay? Hit that like button on the YouTube as well as the TikTok. That will be very, very appreciated. It helps a lot. It really does. It really, really does. We're trying to do a good job right here, but it seems like this car does not feel amazing. Of course, we're driving with a realistic performance here today, so yeah, this is realistically a Sauber, so it's not going to be a very quick car, but we're going to try our best to see whether we can do a good job here in this Bahrain Grand Prix. My goodness, man. My flipping goodness. This guy has all the assists on, by the way. At the moment, we are gonna do a few laps right here. Oh my goodness. To see what we can do with this car. And then straight away, we'll be getting into the qualifying session. As well, to try and see whether we can go all the way through Q3. We might not even be able to go all the way to Q3, guys. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Hold up, give me one moment, guys. Uno momento, por favor. There we go. Here we go. Little Mix, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Oh, there we go. And we're purple at the moment. But we're only purple because nobody has flipping set a lap time yet. But this car is very unstable, man. The Sauber right here. Very, very unstable. Are you doing Saudi during this show? We are not going to be doing Saudi during this show. I believe normally, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe next week would have been the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So normally we were going to be doing the Saudi Arabian prediction show next week. Or the week after, I think. Something like that. Bruh, it feels so slow, guys. This is crazy. We've been driving in our Road to Glory driver career, right? And it is so much quicker than this. It feels so slow going through the corners right now. It's actually insane. Like, we're genuinely probably like maybe 4 seconds per lap slower or something like that. It's actually crazy. All right, first lap done right here. And we're going to try and see what we can do right here on the second one. See whether this car feels okay. See whether we feel okay. Ooh, that's a little bit deep. A little bit deep. It's actually insane how much lower this is compared to our Road to Glory career. It looks like we're so slow, but we're not. We're actually doing a decent job. At the moment, though, 8/10s up. Not doing too shabby. But don't worry, we're not going to waste too much time. We're just going to do 3 laps right here in the practice session. And we're going to get ready to go for the qualifying, which we're going to be doing a full qualifying. So Q1, Q2, and Q3. But I want one prediction, ladies and gents. If the Bahrain Grand Prix were to happen, what is your one prediction? Who do you think would do great? Who do you think would have done very badly? What do you reckon? I'm going to say it would have been a Ferrari 1-2. That's my prediction. It would have been a Ferrari 1-2. That is my crazy prediction. Let me know what your crazy prediction is in the chat, guys. Let's go. Don't forget the blink. Don't worry. I won't forget the blink. We'll have to. It's a long race. 57 laps without blinking is not going to go well for us, guys. It's not going to go well for us. In the meantime, if you're enjoying yourself already watching the prediction show of the Bahrain Grand Prix, where we predict what would have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, then make sure you go and hit that follow button, ladies and gents. Hit that follow button. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time and you're gonna tell me, Tom, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping chance. And guess what? Your chance, ladies and gents, is right here, right now. Come on now. P1, Oscar, George DNF, and Mercedes 1-2. That is not a crazy prediction, but that would have probably happened, yeah. That would have probably happened. We are doing the prediction from Bortoletto's POV, but that is not only extending to Gabriel Bortoletto, it is predicting whatever is happening with every single driver, okay, as it always does in the normal prediction shows as well, when there is actually a Grand Prix weekend. Now we're predicting a Grand Prix that is not happening, although it is actually maybe even more fun, because I cannot be proven wrong by the real life race. Alright, let's finish this last lap as well, ladies and gents, and then I think we're ready. Put a number 1 in the chat if you think, Tom, we are ready. We are ready for the start of the qualifying to try and see whether we can go through all the way to Q number 3, which is the top 10 qualifying. And this Audi has almost been in the top 10 every single race so far, I believe. They've been able to do a pretty good job at, you know, basically making a brand new team. It's almost brand new. Of course, they still had Sauber to go over from last year, but they're doing a pretty good job. Now, we are gonna come through the last and final turn. You can finally get a prediction right. Exactly. Well, come on. We always get the prediction right. Come on now. But we cannot get a prediction 100% right, right? 100% right. Over 100% wrong as well. Okay, we're done with the practice. I think we're ready, guys. I think you guys think we're ready as well. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, then we will retire from the practice session. We'll see what kind of pace we've got, and then we'll get ready to go for qualifying. Boom! Let's go! Tom is wrong, even when the race isn't happening. There you go. I'll always be wrong, guys. Tanjiro, boom! Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision you have made today. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, but we have great pace. Oh my goodness. Remember, we're on realistic car performance. We're on 110 AI as well, but it's only practice. Let's not get excited yet. Gabriel Bortoletto, who we are going to be driving with. Of course, we like to drive with a different driver for every single prediction show. Yeah, today we're driving with Gabriel Bortoletto's car. We are in P1. Oh my goodness. But it's only practice. Let's not get crazy yet. Let's not get crazy yet. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is F1 2026 coming out? Well, sometime, yes, but at the moment we don't know yet. We don't know when. We are using the 2026 unofficial livery mod that has been made by a community member. So we're not using the official update yet. We'll have to wait for that one, guys. We'll have to wait for that one. All right, it's qualifying time. Let's do it, shall we? It's qualifying time. Bortoletto with his kick suit is not quite in the Audi car yet, but at least the car looks right as well as the logo looks right, I believe. Or does the logo not look right? I don't know. I don't remember. But we are ready to go. All right, let's go and put the minimum fuel, ladies and gents. I'm thinking 5 kilos. What we should now really try to do is do 1 lap per qualifying to try and go through, because realistically, all these tires that you can see right here are going to have to be used as well in the race of Bahrain, right? The actual full race. We're doing a 57 lap long race, so we cannot afford to use every tire to the maximum, because then we don't have any tires for the race anymore. So let's go out on track right here with the actually maybe what is better actually to put a little bit more fuel so that we can go for another lap. If we manage to not do a great lap, we can do another lap straight away, ladies and gents. All right, here we go then. Killian, boom. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. What is the closest you got to from getting a prediction right? I believe last year we got a prediction right, completely right, in the top 5. And then P6 was wrong, and then we got P7 and P8 right as well. It was actually crazy. It was actually quite crazy how close our prediction was. We also had many other predictions correct in the past. Like, for example, last year, we predicted that Lewis Hamilton was going to win the sprint race of China, which was quite crazy because, of course, after that, he didn't win a single flipping race. He didn't even get onto the podium. And the year before that, we predicted Pierre Gasly to be on the podium in Zandvoort, which he did, of course, over there. It was pretty crazy. We've done a lot of predictions. Of course, many of them are wrong, obviously, but many of them are right as well. And today, we won't be proven wrong because, of course, the Bahrain Grand Prix is not happening, but we are predicting what would have happened if the race were to happen. We're gonna go and leave everybody by, and we're gonna do our own lap very shortly. Ladies and gents, I want to know from you in the chat, what position do you think Gabriel Bortoletto, the car we are driving with today, is going to be after this first lap in Q1? What do you reckon? We're doing Q1, Q2, and Q3, so let's see how far we can get into the qualifying sessions, but hopefully we'll be able to do a good enough lap to go through to Q2 with 1 lap alone. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Can you be the F1 CEO? I guess I can, yeah. But it will have to take a lot of effort and a lot of time. I don't know if I want to do that. Never say never, right? Remember, the famous philosopher Justin Bieber. Come on now, he said it himself. Okay, at the moment, we are gonna come through the last and final turn, and we are gonna put the first lap in around Bahrain in the Audi car of Bortoletto. Where can we put ourselves? You guys are saying P9, P3, P7, P1, P6, P16. All right, let's check it out then. Let's check it out right here. Let's break as late as possible. Let's get close to the inside, and let's hope we get to close in a little bit to the car in front during our lap, because that means we're doing a pretty good lap right here. And at the moment, we will find out very shortly whether we are going to be quick already in the first sector. If we can get purple, that will be very good, but I don't think we're gonna be that quick. We go through the first couple turns, and there you go, it is indeed purple, and that means fastest of anybody, while Verstappen puts the fastest lap in, ladies and gents, of everybody so far around Bahrain in Q1. But we seem to be very quick as well, because at the moment Bortoletto in his Audi car, remember, with realistic car performance, is P1 basically. Can we keep that up though for the second sector as well? All right, come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Through the last and final sector, it's Charles Leclerc who goes even quicker with a 129.4. We are continuously closing in to the car of Franco Colapinto. And indeed, we are not going to be the fastest in the second sector right here. That was expected, guys. That was expected. Come on now. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Through the last and final turn we go then. Into third gear. Very close to the car of Franco Colapinto. And now losing the battery as well. Ooh, that's going to lose a little bit of time. Over the line we go. It's going to be P3. Okay. Well, of course, we can see Tsunoda in P1, but that is Isaac Hadjar, of course. We have a few names that are not incorrect, but I think that's one of the few, actually. So that means that Isaac Hadjar at the moment is fastest in Q1 in his Red Bull car, and Charles Leclerc is in P2. But we haven't seen a lap yet from Norris, I don't think. I think he's doing a lap right here, right now. But what a lap, ladies and gents, for the very first lap right here. Let's go back to the garage and let's see whether we need to do even another lap or we can just go straight into Q2. I think we can, maybe. Let's see.
Right, so our best lap
it's
so
Heavy
far,
Tech. Boom. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. The best decision. I keep saying it, but it's the truth. To hit that follow button today. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Is this a mod? Yes, this is a mod. We're still awaiting the official F1 26 game update, but we haven't gotten that yet, so we are using a mod to put deliveries in the game. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Okay. We are 3/10 of behind of Isaac Hadjar in P1. Of course, Isaac Hadjar here. That is the car of Arvid Lindblad. He's in P6, and I think we don't need to do another lap, guys. What do you reckon? Although, let's see what lap times everybody sets on the board. Norris not doing an amazing lap so far. It's Oscar Piastri in P1 and the Mercedes of Russell all the way down in P9. 1.7 seconds behind. That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. With Kimi Antonelli in P15. The Mercedes, at the moment, predicted if they were to do this race, not to do an amazing job so far. But we're in P number 4. And I think, I mean, I don't know about you. Number 1 in chat if you agree with me. We do not have to do another lap right here around Q1. I think we can go straight to Q2 because of course we need to be top 15 to be able to go through to Q2. Surely that's something we are settled with right now, right? Surely. Surely. Come on now. A lovely livery. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool. I like the Audi livery, actually. I wish there was a little bit more red.
Okay, so remember that the way
but
the car
at the
handles,
front.
it's all about weight transfer.
But yeah, let's see how it goes.
Forward,
maybe they will do that next year. You guys think we're ready? Then I think we're ready as well. Let's accelerate the time. I think realistically, guys, there's going to be a few improvements still, but we're not going to be put down to that like P10 or something. We are in a really, really good position right here in P4 at the moment with Gabriel Bortoleto. As more people go and do their laps then, we managed to stay in P4. And that means if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, guess who would have been out in Q1? I think it's... Oh my goodness, there's no way. There's no way! Oh my goodness! Franco Colapinto was predicted to go out then in Q1 of the Bahrain Grand Prix if it was to happen. Liam Lawson is going to be out as well. Hulkenberg is going to be out. Carlos Sainz in the Williams, and guess what? Andrea Kimi Antonelli in the Mercedes would have been out in Q1 as well. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. What do you reckon, guys? On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely would that have been to happen in real life? Right? Because, of course, we're doing the flipping simulation show where we are simulating what would have happened in real life if the Bahrain Grand Prix were to happen. What do you reckon? A 1 meaning never, ever, ever. A 10 meaning, Tom, this would have happened 100% sure. Hey, listen, man. You can always have some crazy things. Maybe he has some issue with the car. You never know. Let's advance and let's get ready to go for qualifying 2. Let's do this one and let's hopefully go straight away through the Q3 as well. Let's do, you know what? To save the tires, what I think we should do is use the tires that we used in the first lap right here. And then we're going to put a little bit less fuel this time because we cannot afford to put the maximum fuel. And then we're going to do 1 lap and 1 lap only to try and go through to Q3. Here we go! The Campo, as well as Evitech, as well as Diki, Cesar Young, as well as Lincoln. Boom! Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Kimi is very underrated in F1 25. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think they made him quite low rating. driver rating, so he's not as quick as he probably should be. But hey, it's 2025. He didn't do amazing in 2025 as well. Remember, he had some very big outskirts of not so amazing races, but he also had some good races. So I figure that his driver rating for 2026, if they even do driver rating updates, I think they will, should be a lot higher, right? What do you reckon Kimi Antonelli should be rated if the ratings were to change for F1 2026 DLC, guys? What do you reckon? What do you reckon Kimi's rating should be? I'm gonna say I would put him in a 80, 85. Nothing crazy yet, like an 85 or something like that. You know, he's still quite young, but he's leading the championship at the moment. So I feel like, with that in mind, 85 rated for this season, which is similar to Esteban Ocon, I believe, as well as Pierre Gasly. I think 85 is a pretty fair rating. 83, 82, I'd go 87, 86, 90, 99. Okay, I see. 98, 99, all right. 89, you guys are coming quite high with the ratings right there. Fair enough, okay. Cleggy, the Campo, they would follow as well. What's up? We're out on track right here. We got Esteban Ocon right behind of us, and we're gonna let him go. And then we're gonna do one lap and one lap only, of course, as you're joining in right here to the Bahrain 2026 simulation race, where we are predicting what would have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix was to happen. We all know it's cancelled, but we are doing the prediction show anyway. And at the moment, from Bortoletto's POV, we're simulating qualifying to who is out, who is in. Let's see right here. Here we go then, as we use all the battery to try and go and do the best lap possible. Remember, this is with used tires, so we're gonna be a little bit careful not losing the car right there. On the throttle we go straight away, and at the moment we are doing a pretty decent job. I think once again we should be able to get close to the fastest first sector, which we were also able to do in qualifying 1. At the moment we're in qualifying 2, so the only drivers who were to make it through to Q3 are the ones who are in the top 10. So let's see if we can go and do a good enough lap to be in the top 10. At the moment, it's purple right here in the very first sector. Of course, after this qualifying, we'll be heading into a 100% long race to predict what would have happened in the real-life Grand Prix, as we always do with the prediction shows. And that should be a pretty good race. It should be a pretty good race. But at the moment, we're in qualifying, and we need to do the best lap possible. And at the moment, we are doing exactly that. Look at us! Oh my goodness, we're drifting through the corners, throwing the car in, but we're keeping it stable, keeping it steady. Trying to stick with the car in front. We're not looking the quickest in the middle sector, but we are gaining massive heaps of time through this section. We cannot afford to use too much of the battery anymore, because as you can see on the bottom, we only have 14% left. And with Alexander Albon going purple of anybody, surely that's going to be an improvement made here. Here we go then, over the line, ladies and gents. What will it be? It's going to be B2 with the purple sector 1. It seems like we're super quick in sector 1, but we're not as quick in sector 2 and sector 3. It's a 29.8. We've got both McLarens now out on track as well, and they're 100% gonna try to go quicker than us. Let's see whether we have to do another lap or not. Purple rain, Tom. Purple time is everything we want. Exactly, that is what we want. But the question is, will it be enough, guys? Because at the moment, we are 1 second behind of the fastest driver in Q2. Expected to be. It would have been Lewis Hamilton, at least for now. But can we stay in this top 10? We are 8 tenths away from being knocked out in Q2, and Russell, Norris, and Piastri have yet to do their lap time. So let's accelerate the time right here. Let's see when they do their lap times, and let's see whether we have to do another lap or not. At the moment, Russell with a very bad lap. Russell with a very bad lap. Norris with a very bad lap as well. And Isaac Hadjar, Charles Leclerc, they're all behind of us. With the Aston Martins all of a sudden doing a great job. This is crazy, guys. Aston Martin expected to have done great. This is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. This might be one of the most crazy prediction shows that we've done so far. But hey, luckily we don't have anything to go off on in real life. Okay, so I have a question for you, ladies and gents. A question for you, and that question is, do we have to do another lap? Number 1 in chat, if you think, Tom, you surely have to do another lap or you're out in Q2. Number 2 in the chat, if you think, no, Tom, let's risk it and let's save the tires until the end of the race, because we can use these tires that we have right here for the race. It would be pretty good, actually. Two sets of softs that we can use in the race. Number 1, if you think, Tom, we need to do another lap, surely. Number 2, if you think, Tom, let's risk it and stay out. It's up to you. Put it up in the chat, on the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the Kick, or on the Twitch. Remember, we have got all the chats open. You can see it right here, you know, from the POV within the cockpit right here. There you go. That's you. All right. All the flipping chats right there. Come on now. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? 2 2 2 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 1 1. Ooh la la. It's like 50-50. The Twitch is saying no. Stay out. The YouTube is saying yes. Go back out. The TikTok is saying stay in. Oh la la. Oh la la. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. In fact, we have to decide now. In fact, we might be too late already, guys. We might be too late already. Yes, we are. No, we are too late. Well, okay. Well, I guess then, I guess it is what it is then, guys. We have to stay in. And that means, as we accelerate the time right here, will there be anybody who is going to beat us for the top 10? Oh my goodness, surely not. We are gonna make it through, ladies and gents, to Q3, just about, with Gabriel Bortoletto in the Audi car, 1 second away. And guess what? If you were just 1/10 slower, Isaac Hadjar would have beaten us, and we would have been out in Q2. So we are through to Q3. Norris is through as well, but guess what? Both Aston Martins are through, and George Russell is out in Q2. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this might be one of the worst flipping predictions right here. The worst flipping predictions. Oh my goodness. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think, Tom, this could have happened in real life if the race were to happen? 1 meaning Tom, never, ever, ever. A 10 meaning Tom, 100%. This would be exactly what would have happened in real life. What do you reckon? Remember, you're watching the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix simulation race, where we are simulating the race that could have happened in real life. Let's see whether we can get close to what maybe could have happened. Maybe in the rain, exactly, at Bahrain, right?
Radio check. Radio
In the
check.
rain at Bahrain. All right, it's Q3, and I'm thinking 1 lap and 1 lap only to try and put ourselves in the best position possible. Let's accelerate the time all the way to the end of the session. All right, end of the session, and then we're gonna get started with the race. We're doing 57 laps of pure racing goodness, and at the moment, Lando Norris is expected to be on pole position in the Bahrain Grand Prix right here. 2.5 minutes to go, boom, and now we are gonna go out on track, trying to aim for a 128.2. Okay,
guys.
let's see. How far up the grid are we gonna come? Let me know in the chat, ladies and gents. What do you predict for us? Gabriel Bortoletto, that's the car we are driving with today. What position do you think we are gonna be right here? I'm gonna say top 5. Top 5. What do you think? What do you think? Last? I mean, P10 is still a good position, guys. Still a good position. And as we go out on track, it is the Alpine of Gasly, who is the only car deciding to stay in the pits. And we have a very nice, clean track right here to do our lap very soon. Here we go, then. Sometimes you're spot on, Tom. Sometimes, exactly. And listen, we will never know, but maybe Aston Martin would have resolved their engine issues by now, you know, with Honda, and maybe they would have been P7 and P8. You never know. It might seem crazy, and very, very often in the past, the prediction show results have been very crazy, but then they end up happening anyway, because F1 is sometimes just very unpredictable, you know. So let's see. Let's see. A warm welcome. If you're joining in right now, my name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here, and you're watching the F1 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix simulation show, where we are predicting what could have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened. Oh my goodness, that rhymed. Come on now, that's amazing. I'm gonna keep that one in there.
1 minute remaining.
I'm gonna keep that one in there. That is great. Rasum, as well as Siet Bai, as well as Sarvarion, Ben, Word a lot, Cleggy, boom, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Our one and only lap. Where can we put ourselves, ladies and gents? All right, full focus mode. It's time to lock in, baby. It's time to lock in. Through the last and final turn we go. DRS opens up. We try to use everything on this last and final lap. And now, it's all or nothing, baby. It's all or nothing. Oh, a little bit deep, but we keep the car rolling. Once again on the power, ASAP, use all the track. And at the moment, we're gonna find out whether this lap is going to be a good one very soon, because the detection point for the first sector is coming up shortly. Will we be purple? We've been purple all the way so far over here, and at the moment, there will be no exception. Once again, purple the first sector, but as we break in late, try and keep the car close, try and get on the throttle ASAP. We do not seem to have the same grip as we're used to, but we still are very, very quick. And with us now, going wide, trying to get the best traction zone possible. Oh la la caramba, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to finish this lap. We're gonna finish it way quicker than that though, otherwise we're still gonna be in P10, that is for sure. But through the very last sector we go, with just a little bit more battery left to finish this lap right here. It's seeming to be a decent lap at the moment, but not decent enough to be able to get purple in the second sector as well. It'll be tough. It'll be very tough, but that Audi car is not a bad car, so let's use it to our advantage. Let's go through the last and final turn, going over the curb hard. Let's get the best traction zone possible onto the straight to try and go. Ooh, all deploy mode used, and over the line, a 128.7, and that position will get us P5. Boom! You know what? We'll flip and take it. We will take it. Boom! Only 4 tenths behind, ladies and gents. 4 tenths behind only of Lando Norris, who would have grabbed pole position in the Bahrain Grand Prix if it was up to the simulation race right here. Charles Leclerc gets himself into P2. Verstappen in P3. Fair enough, okay. Hamilton in the top 4 as well. You know what, guys? Even though Mercedes is not part of this prediction right here in the top 10, I think this is pretty like it could happen. But until we get to P6. Because Fernando Alonso in the Aston Martin in P6, that looks very unlikely. Although, you know, besides that, it looks like a pretty decent top 10 right here. And it could have happened in real life. Although we do have to keep an account the Mercedes cars, right? They're not quite there. But we are going to start this race in P5. And ladies and gents, you do not have to wait much longer, because we are going to get started with the race of Bahrain. And it's going to be 57 laps long. We are starting in P5. And yes, I know it might not be so likely that this would have happened, but that's what's the fun of the prediction show. You never know what will happen. 57 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's load in right here and let's get ourselves into the best strategy possible. Let's see. It feels a bit empty without the Mercedes. Exactly. It would have if there was a Mercedes in the top 10 instead of the Aston Martins. I think that would have been a pretty good one. I think that would have been a pretty good one. A pretty good prediction. Sakhir in Bahrain is the track we are doing today for the 2026 prediction show, where we predict what would have happened in the real life race of Bahrain if the race would happen. Of course, we know it's not, but we are starting in P5 as we're driving with Gabriel Bortoletto's car. Of course, we do this every single week when there's a real live race happening. And we're making a bit of an exception because, of course, we have 1 month of no racing. So we decided let's do a race around Saudi Arabia as well as Bahrain as well. And let's see what would have happened if it were to happen. P5 for Bortoletto. That's where we're going to be starting as well. We're doing the race from Bortoletto's POV, but it's not just a prediction for just him. It's a prediction for anybody. The Mercedes were not able to do a good lap in qualifying, so there must have been something that went wrong with them in that qualifying. Maybe an engine issue, you know? McLaren has had a lot of engine issues in real life. Maybe Mercedes had an engine issue as well. Okay, let's check out the strategy, and then I want to know from you in the chat, because remember, you are the engineer, you get to decide what do you think is the best strategy for us. Oh, and I think I see one already, guys. I think I see one already. All right, let's put a little bit less fuel. Let's put 1.6 laps over fuel. Actually, no, I think we're losing a little bit of fuel around there. 2 laps over fuel. I think I see one good strategy. I don't think we want to use the hards in this race unless we do the following. All right, we can do this. But it will be a very, very tough way to finish this race, guys. It seems to be 10 seconds slower to do this strategy, the 1-stop. I want to know from you in the chat, what do you reckon we should do? Should we do the 2-stop? Number 2 in the chat. Should we do the 1-stop? Number 1. It is up to you. It is up to you. Come on now. Put it up in the chat. Number 1 for the 1-stop. Number 2 for the 2-stop. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? It's up to you. You guys get to decide. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. I think the two stops looks, first of all, probably a bit more action-packed, but also it looks 10 seconds quicker. So I think it's an easy choice, isn't it? It seems to be, because a lot of you guys in the chat are putting number 2 on the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the Kicker, or the Twitch. Remember, we got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever the flip you want to chat. All right, let's go and pick that one then, and let's get ourselves out on track with the medium tires to start, then the softs, and then the softs. We could, of course, change it to a medium tire if we need to at some point, but let's go for that strategy, guys, and let's see what we can do. Here we go! All right, let me drink some water. Here we go. Very, very good. And let's get ourselves started right here, right now, with 57 laps of continued racing, no stopping, no nothing. It's time to go full bazonga mode, and it's time for the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what would have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix if it were to happen. Lucas, as well as Daniel, as well as Rasum, thank you for the follow as well. What's up, ladies and gents? If you're enjoying yourself at the moment, then make sure to go and hit that like button on the YouTube. Boom, just hit it once. That would be very, very thankful. Very, very great. It helps a lot. And on the TikTok as well. Go spam that sucker, that like button. That would be very, very appreciated. My name is Tom, it's a pleasure to meet you, and we're on the formation lap right now, warming up the puppies. I've got one question for you, wherever you are watching right now on the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, or Twitch, and you might know it already if you've been there in the past. It's my favorite question to ask, and that question is, where the flip are you watching from? What country are you watching from right here? Put it up in the chat, and you will see for yourself. We have got the most international chat in the entirety of the world. Look at this. I see UK, I see Turkey, Poland, UK, I see Germany, Singapore, Scotland, United Kingdom, Croatia, India, South Africa, England, France, I see India, Singapore, Namibia, Canada, Philippines, I see Azerbaijan, Ireland, Leeds, Romania, Macedonia, Brazil, Russia, Brazil, Hungary, Finland, Portugal, USA, Switzerland, Hong Kong, Ireland, Jamaica, Latvia, Czechia, England, Greece, Liverpool, Finland, Poland, Thailand, Scotland, Indonesia, ladies and gents, wherever you are watching from, it is great to have you here. We are about to get started with what will be 57 laps of an insane race you will never remember, because remember, or you will never forget, I mean, because remember, over here, we don't make streams, we make shows, and today will be no exception. Ladies and gents, on to the starting grid we go then, driving today as Bortoletto. We're on the mediums, a lot of people around us are on the softs or the mediums, so we're gonna have a little bit of a different pace. Let's see what we can do as we try to flip in, mix it up with the big guns right here at the front of the field. Here we go then, with the lights going on right now. Let's see what we can do. We're probably gonna struggle trying to fight with the Ferraris, but let's see. Here we go then, the lights are on and we are off right here for the Bahrain Grand Prix in 2026, and straight away Gabriel Bortoletto has an amazing start. We are trying to use everything we've got to go around the outside, and if we can go and be successful here, that would be a great opportunity to go into the podium position. No flipping way. Gabriel Bortoletto goes up into the podium, ladies and gents. We have a great getaway, a great start, and with that start straight away we're up to the podium position. The question is, can we keep this position, or will we struggle to go and keep this position right here in the Bahrain Grand Prix? We have a very good start, but now it's all about containing the excitement and keeping ourselves where we are right now. Jay Glow, as well as Rezvan, Lance, Lucas Usa, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. And there you go, now you can see them already starting having some really good pace. Woo! It's lap 157. A warm welcome if you're joining in right now. And if you are joining in at the moment, remember, whatever happens in this race is going to be a prediction for what could have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, okay? Of course, we know it's not happening, but we are doing the prediction show for every single real-life race, and today will be no exception. We are trying. Oh my goodness, no! Trying to close into the car of Norris. We make a big mistake. Hit him in the back. And we're almost turning upside down or around right there in the very first lap in Bahrain. However, now, as we close in right here, we're going to go for a big sand on the car of Lando Norris. Verstappen's leading at the moment. But we are up at the P number 2. And we're trying to stick, ladies and gents, with Max Verstappen in front. Boom! Okay, come on. Can we keep it there, though? I don't think it's going to be easy because, remember, we are in an Audi car. We got the realistic car performance on as well, so it won't be easy to try and keep our position right here. The cars we are fighting at the moment are just a lot quicker right here. It is 110 AI, maximum difficulty with 0 assists, nada nachos. And, of course, we've got the different... car performance as well, where of course the Red Bull is a little bit of a quicker car than the Audi car, although in 2026 that might be debatable. Let's see. Aquas, as well as Watermelon, as well as Sam. They will follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. It's 1.4 seconds to the car of Max Verstappen. We're purple in the first sector. The question is, can we keep it close to him? I don't think we will. Number 1 in chat, everything Tom. You are not going to be able to close into the car of Max Verstappen without any help from Norris. Number 2 in the chat, everything Tom. You're underestimating yourself. You can do it. What do you reckon? Already here then, it's the car of Lando Norris, who is gonna go for a little bit of an overtaking opportunity. He has gone for the move, and now we are back into P3, just trying to stick with them. But they're so quick at the moment. So quick at the moment. To the left-hand side we go, trying to brake as late as possible, and around the outside we go once more. Of Lando Norris of all people. It's Verstappen, however, who is going to be clapping his hands or just, you know, how do you say this? Like, you know what I mean? He's ready to go and drive away from everybody else. But the question is, can he do that with Lando Norris now re-overtaking us? Come on now! He's on softs, that's why. That's true. That's very true. I don't know whether the softs are going to be a lot quicker compared to us here for a long time. I think they are very good tires. But remember, we are going to be on the softs at the very end of this race. So if Max Verstappen has that pace on the softs and we can have something similar when we are going to pit later, that would be a very good thing for us. Come on now. Woo. You talk too much. It is what it is. If you don't like it, then this is not your place to be. But if you do, a warm welcome in. Remember, you're not watching a stream, you're watching a show. Alright. We don't do streams over here. We do shows. And welcome in to the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what would have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix were to happen. Of course, we know it's not happening this year. But we decided, even though we do the prediction show for every single real-life race, let's do it for a race that is not going to happen in real life as well, you know? Because it would have happened. Angels D. Flu, they will follow as well. What's up? And now, from the back, we got the car of Charles Leclerc going for a little bit of a dive as well. Of course, remember, we are not going to be in a car realistically quicker or quick enough to beat the Ferraris, to beat the McLarens, to beat the Red Bulls. But we're right in the midst of their flipping battle right here. There's an Alpine closing in as well. An Alpine looking ever more and more like the midfield team, or best of the rest, really. I think if you have a midfield, guys, how would you rank it? I would say Alpine probably would be the best midfield car at the moment. And then behind that would be the Audi. Let me know what you think. I think the Audi is the second midfield car. But what do you think? I think the Alpine is probably the best one so far. But then you've got the Audi as the second midfield car. We're in P4, trying to stick with the car of Norris as well as Leclerc. And of course, Bortoletto has been able to score some good points already for Audi in 2026. The question is, what would have happened in Bahrain? Let's see. Let's see if we can score a crazy amount of points for Audi. I'm pretty impressed with them, to be honest. Oh, Haas. No, you're right, guys. Haas is the #1 midfield team. Haas is the #1 midfield team by far. By far, right? And then it's Alpine, and then it's Audi. My bad. I completely forgot about Haas, guys. I completely forgot about Haas. Isn't it where they are in the championship as well, or no?
Gap to your
I think they are. Muad, stick to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. At the moment, we have got another car behind of us trying to go for moves. It is Lewis Hamilton who is right behind of us. Lando Norris in front. And then we got Charles Leclerc now making moves for P2. If we can stick in this battle though, we should be able, hopefully, once those soft tires start slowing down a little bit, to be able to close in right here to the car of Max Verstappen. And even though it doesn't seem as close to be able to fight for the win right there, I don't think it's going to be impossible, guys. I don't think it's going to be impossible. Here we go then. They are so mid that Tom doesn't even see them. Nah. Haas actually did a great job so far this season, guys. They are by far the best midfield team. In fact, they are maybe not even a midfield team anymore. I mean, yeah, they are, but you know what I mean, right? They're quite quick. Alpine is the worst one. Not in the championship, I don't think. Don't they have... Are they not like P7 or something? Or P6 in the championship, guys? Oh, and Red Bull, yeah. Red Bull is almost a midfield team, but you can't really put them a midfield team, right? Are you still sponsored by Alpine, Tom? No, I left Alpine at the start of 2026. So I'm not affiliated with any F1 team. We are closing in right here to Leclerc as well as Lando Norris. What can we do as they continue to have battles?
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep
watch
up
out,
this
watch
momentum.
out. Watch out. Lando Norris re-overtakes Leclerc then. Come on. We're gonna try and get past again, guys. We're gonna try and get past. Pit stop information. Remember, we are pitting in 14 laps time. We'll be doing a pit stop in lap number 20. And then we're gonna try and use the soft tires until the end. You should get sponsored by the entire F1. You mean F1 as the brand. It would be nice. But yeah, with or without sponsoring, I think I would be doing content on F1 anyway. So I don't know if it would make a lot of sense for F1. Maybe it would, you know. Maybe it would. But I can make many ideas with them to do some cool stuff. But I think I'm a very small fish in a big pond. At the moment, we are behind all of Leclerc and now Norris, and we're just trying to get close to them to be able to go for an attack again. But it will be very tough. Ames, take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Carlos is out. Oh, there we go. I didn't even notice, guys. I didn't even notice. Carlos Sainz, ladies and gents, is out of this race. And there we go. If the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, Carlos Sainz would have DNF'd right here already at the start of the race. Oh la la. And that is another Mercedes engine, guys. And now we are trying to defend right here from the car of Lewis Hamilton. He is going in deep, trying to go and get this position. We are just squeezing him just a tiny bit, and unfortunately for him, he is not able to get by. We're still in P4, but at the moment under a big amount of pressure because we're not able, ladies and gents, to go and save the battery and try and get to the car in front. There is 50 laps remaining, remember, but it's a long race, and we are going to make sure that we are going to have the best strategy until the end to go and fight for great positions. Where's the Cadillac in this mod pack? There is a Cadillac, but it replaces Apex GP, guys. So, unfortunately, you cannot have 22 car grids in F1 25 until they release the actual F1 26 DLC, because this is only a mod, right? So it only replaces the liveries on the cars. And, you know, in a career mode, you can have 22 cars with your... if you put in Apex GP, so it then replaces Apex GP and you can have the Cadillac. But we don't have the Cadillac in the F1 25 game yet, so, or at least not an 11 team that you can make into a Cadillac. So okay, I hope that explains it. At the moment, we are trying to get a move on Lando Norris as well as Leclerc, but still we're low on battery. Remember, we are in a slower car in the Sauber compared to the car in front right here. Ames, Zane, as well as San Fatur. Take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We're going to go a little bit deeper. And once again, Norris will defend. Whew. Is this a mod? Yes, this is a livery mod you're seeing right here, ladies and gents. An unofficial livery mod to change the 2025 car liveries into 2026. You can search it up for yourself if you'd like. It's only available on PC. Made by Prox Designs. But it's not official, so if you're waiting for the 2026 cars or liveries or whatever, then we'll have to wait a little bit longer because they haven't released yet. I don't know when they will either. We have not heard anything yet, guys. But let me know what you think. When do you think the 2026 F1 DLC will be released, guys? Do you need to manually remove the mod to play online? Yes, yes. You have to alter the game files. And you cannot play online when you have anything altered in the game files, which is a good thing, by the way. That is a very good thing. You need to have the vanilla game to play online, obviously. That makes a lot of sense. The 7th of December, at the end of the year. June or July, you guys think? Fair enough. Fair enough. Still, we're stuck behind of Norris. Still, we're stuck behind on the car of Leclerc. Can we make a move on now, then? Come on! They're so quick on the straights. I'm not quick enough to get them. Not quick enough to get them. To the inside we go then. Braking in deep. And Lewis Hamilton goes for the inside as well. He hits our rear just a tiny bit. And now the train, ladies and gents, the train of cars is only going to get bigger. Because as you can see, Pierre Gasly now, right behind of us, is also closing into the pack. You can see that Verstappen is still out in front by a little bit of time. And I think we're actually closing in a tiny bit right now. But the more we battle, the more we're losing. And the more we have a big opportunity to lose out on staying in the DRS as well of Lando Norris and Leclerc right here. Come on now. Your tires are better than Norris? I think so as well at this point. We are 9 laps in, ladies and gents. We have 11 laps to go until our first pit stop. What can we do? What can we do? But the rear tires are struggling a little bit more, I think. The DLC will be here by June 4th, you think? In May, you guys think it's gonna come? Let's hope it comes sooner rather than later, guys. Let's hope. Alessio, thank you to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision you have made today. If you're enjoying the show at the moment, then make sure to go and hit that like button. If you're watching on the YouTube as well as the TikTok, then make sure you do. Over there, you got a like button. Make sure you use it. Make sure you use it. It would be very appreciated. It really would. Bro, I'm stuck. I can't overtake them, man. I can't save a battery quick enough. We just stay on low battery because otherwise we're gonna lose their DRS. It's really tough at the moment because remember, we are in a slower car than them. And realistically, P4, even being P4, is already a big achievement. Well, let's see what we can do. Try to undercut them, Tom. You reckon that will be smart? I feel like it'll be very tough to undercut them because remember, a lot of these drivers around us are on the soft tires and naturally, already they will start thinking about pitting earlier compared to us. I think what we need to do right now is to really save the battery to the maximum so we can use all the power on the straights when we really need it. So, for example, right now. Here we go! Let's use it! MK Miller, boom! Thank you to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. A warm welcome to the F1 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what could have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened in real life. Of course, it was scheduled to be this weekend. And we are predicting every single week when there's a real-life race what would have happened before the Grand Prix happens. And today is no exception. Even though there is nothing that will show us what actually will happen, we're still doing our simulation show. The DRS opens up this time around. We got more battery. And now, this time around, we were a little bit smarter. Norris sees it. He sees we're closer. We pull up to the left-hand side. We'll brake as late as possible. But in fact, we brake too late. And that means Lando Norris is going to re-overtake us right there. He just about inches out in front of us. And we're super close behind of him now to try and re-overtake him. But just look at the straight line speed he's got over us. He's got just a little bit more. And he's able to stay in front. Come on now. Let's go. What is the strategy? The strategy is medium, soft, soft, ladies and gents. Medium, soft, soft. We have decided at the start. That would be the best strategy for us right here together. Remember, I've got all the chats open, so feel free to chat where you want to chat. You guys are the engineer. You guys get to decide, but... How are you, P4, with a tractor? Yeah, we are definitely punching above our weight a little bit right here, guys. That is why it's so hard to try and overtake them right now. You're not saving battery? Well, I am, but we're using everything on the straights, guys. Oh, and there we go. Once again, Hamilton is going for moves right here. Why aren't you wearing a helmet? Because I'm a daredevil. Because I'm a daredevil. Come on now. We're taking risks right here. Come on, we need to stay close. We need to stay close. But I have a feeling Hamilton will go for an attack soon because he already went for an attack this lap. He's gonna try it again.
Tire condition.
Come on, come on. Using everything. And now Lewis Hamilton is going to go for the move right here. On the right-hand side he goes. We will try and go for the flipping switchback. Oh, but we have to go and just about make an evasive maneuver. And both Lewis Hamilton and Oscar Piastri go past. Jesus! What the flip? Okay, well... That was not what we intended to do right there, but we had to go very evasive right there. Otherwise, we would have gone straight into the back of Lando Norris. Luckily, we were able to flip and avoid them, but that was not as easy to defend, to re-attack as it looked. We are now down to P6. No risks, no fun. Exactly. We are taking big risks trying to fight off the Ferraris, the McLarens, and at the moment you can see we are kind of down to the position where we were expected to be right here. P6 at the moment. We started in P5, but this race is far from over, guys. Far from over. Here we go. Pit stop information. Pit stop information.
Your pit window opens in 8 laps time.
8 laps time, and then we're supposed to pit. We have 32% tire wear. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but I was expecting a little bit less tire wear compared to what we are actually experiencing right here. So that is a bit worrying. And there you go. Piastri is going for moves on Hamilton too. All right, let's be careful. Let's be careful. In fact, let's try and get an amazing exit. And let's try and get the both of them. Oh my goodness, we're slipping and sliding. It is not easy to keep this car under control at the moment. And Hamilton and Piastri are once again fighting for the flipping position in front. Whew. I believe you can get P3. I believe so as well. As long as we keep believing, it's going to be possible, guys. And there's a Haas car going slowly. Surely there's an engine issue for the car behind. A Ferrari engine right there, ladies and gents. A Haas car is pulling off alongside. It's Oliver Behrman, who has been able to score a lot of points so far in almost every race in 2026. He is saying no. His car is out, and that means Oliver Behrman would have DNF'd if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened. Ooh la la, that's interesting. That is interesting. Let's go. Come on. We're still sticking with them though, guys. And Gasly, to be honest, has some very good pace as well right here. Some very good pace as well. Come on, come on. Let's do an undercut on Norris, you reckon? What do you reckon, ladies and gents? Should we go for an undercut? But then we have to change the tires as well. We can do medium, soft. We can do that as well. We would have to go into the pits a little bit earlier. And then we can do a medium, soft as well. At the moment, we've got the medium, soft strategy. But we could revert to a medium, soft instead. What do you reckon? Number 1 in the chat, everything, Tom. Let's do a medium, soft. Number 2 in the chat, everything, Tom. No. Let's stick with the medium, soft. Because these mediums don't feel amazing. We don't have the overspeed with these mediums, guys. It doesn't seem like, at least. I feel like the softs are just a little bit of a better tire compared to this medium, but I'm not sure. You gotta be quicker on the exit of corners. Yeah, we're struggling. Oh, there's a car! There's a car blowing up! It's Charles Leclerc! Charles Leclerc, ladies and gents, has blown up his engine right here, right now. And that would mean that if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, Charles Leclerc would have blown up his engine in that race. Put those those W's or F's to the chat for Charles Leclerc, because ladies and gents, that means Gabriel Bortoleto is promoted up one more position. The unreliability of the car in 2026 continues in Bahrain right here. And remember, we are doing the F1 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix, where we are predicting what would have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix if it were to happen. We're doing a full 57 lap long race, and so far lots of unreliability from the engines, as we have seen in real life. And Leclerc is out of this race. God damn. Damn. Moutinho, as well as Austin. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. I think we gotta go for a flipping a different strategy, guys. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I am severely struggling.
Head's starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now.
You can see it's 1.4, 1.2, and Gasly behind is closing in massively. I'm just trying to stick with the car of Piastri and Lewis Hamilton, but at the moment it's unsuccessful. And there comes Gasly. There comes Gasly. Gasly is trying to go for moves. And just about we are able to fend them off. But now it is Lando Norris in front who has been able to drive away right here. Maybe medium, hard, softs. I remember, the hard tires around here are a very bad tire. And you know why? Because the hard tire is 2 compounds harder than the mediums. So yes, they do not get a lot of wear, but they are so slow that you're not really going to be able to compete with anybody. Why aren't you defending on the main straight? Because we're just trying to stick with the car in front. If we're defending too hard from Gasly, we might lose Piastri and Hamilton, right? We don't want that. We don't want that. Closing to the car of Piastri as well as Hamilton. We might have to make a decision soon to pit for mediums, guys. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Number 1 in the chat, if you think Tom. Let's go mediums right now. And there we go. Once again. It is the car of Gasly going for the attack. We tried to stay on the inside, but we just do not have the pace. I kind of don't want to go for the mediums though, guys, because look at what it's doing for us right now, the mediums. They are not the tire to be on, or at least... Right? If we go for the mediums now, we're going to have the same thing as what we have now. We're once again going to be slower. I feel like the softs are a better tire, because look, we're losing time to the soft runners who are on 16 lap old softs. We're being attacked by Gasly at the moment. Everything or nothing, medium, soft. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. We might have to just go and stay out for the soft tires soon. And the softs who are on the track are still doing a decent job, guys. So I think it's going to be possible to do a good job with them as well soon. What is the difference between the soft tire, medium tire, and hard tire? Soft tires are softer. They are quicker. However, they wear very quick. The medium tires are harder. They wear a little bit less quickly than the soft. And then the hard tires are the hardest tires you've got. They are the slowest, but they don't wear very quick. So you have a lot of laps, a lot of lifetime of the tires. That is basically how it works in Formula 1. For anybody who does not understand that yet, it is pretty easy. But then there's also some difference in the tires. So it is not always so easy, but that is the main things you need to keep in mind. Zoro Gots, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. At the moment, we are seeing some fights happen in front. We're able to stick with them, but we just about do not have the pace to be able to go for it. However, with them fighting right now, there might be an opportunity. There might be an opportunity to do something here. Piastri is back up into P4, and Hamilton is back into P number 3. We try a little bit of a different line. I think now, finally, we're starting to close in a little bit here. Whew. Come on, come on. Let's hope for a safety car. That would be nice for us. I think that at this point, the safety car would be nice for us. Although at the same time, guys, I feel like everybody here in this race is going to pit if there's a safety car, right? Maybe everybody would pit. Man feels like a bot. What do you mean I feel like a bot? What the flip, man? Old school Rob, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. Lap 17 out of 57 at the moment. It is great to have you here. My name is Tom, and you are watching the F1 2026 Bahrain simulation race, where we are predicting what would have happened, or could have happened, if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened. We are coming through the last and final turn. And Gasly tries to send it on us. He was very close. And the first drivers are pitting. It is Lando no reason to pit on the soft tires.
Okay, Norris is in the pits.
We need the super soft. Yeah, we do need to go into the pits at some point, guys. Let's see what the tires are like. We've got 47% tire wear, and Lewis Hamilton is fighting with everything that he can against the car of Oscar Piastri. We're still in this fight. We're still in this fight. What is the difficulty, bro? It is 110 AI maximum difficulty. I mean, you can see it's not easy. I can barely stick with them, guys, but we are sticking with them for now. And 0 assists, nada nachos. We're not using any assists whatsoever. The rears are going. Yep, you can see the rear tires are starting to lose a little bit of pace. And that means the exits will get tougher and tougher as we go. But that is something that this car, the Sauber, has always had. Probably this season in real life as well. We have a bollard underneath our car. What the flip? There is a bollard underneath our car. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Viscar, Volas Chibi. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? If you are enjoying yourself right now, then make sure you go and hit that follow button wherever you're watching, on the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the Cake, or on the Twitch. Make sure you do it, because if you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time and you're gonna tell me, Tom, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping. Ah! They're pitting. Okay, we're staying out one more lap, guys. I wonder, what lap do you think we should pit right here? What lap do you think we should pit? We are still out on track on those medium tires. Verstappen is just pitting, as well as the McLaren right there. We are losing time now, and I think maybe this lap should be the one, guys. It would be 2 laps early, or 1 lap early, actually, to pit for the soft tire. But what do you reckon? I don't think we should stay out any longer if we do not have the DRS on Lewis Hamilton right here. What do you reckon, though? 1.4 seconds at the moment to the car in front, and we're struggling a little bit on the rear tires. 1.2. Come on, come on, come on. 1.0. 0.9, did we get DRS? We got DRS! Yes! Number 1 in chat if you think Tom pit this lap. Number 2 if you think Tom, no, you got the DRS. You can stay out 1 more lap. I don't think we have the DRS actually anymore now. Oh my goodness. I think we gotta do it anyway, guys. I think we gotta do it. We don't want to get undercut by too much, right? Remember, we don't want to get undercut by too much, and it seems like now, yes, indeed, we're losing the DRS on Hamilton. Box this lap. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Okay,
ladies and gents, we're doing it right here, right now. Hamilton stays out, but we are pitting, and we're hoping for the best that we can go and overcut. I don't think we have an overcut though, but let's see where we're going to be with Verstappen behind. He's going to overtake us by a lot, but then where will the first McLaren be, because that is the real comparison right there. Gary, the pit stop guy, is putting our soft tires on. 2.4, and we're out on track right now with the McLarens coming out on track at the exact same time as us.
One more stop today. 1 stop left.
Come on! Our teammate is helping us, Nico Hulkenberg, who at the moment is holding up everybody in front. W teammate, and there you go. Here we come. Here we come. Compared to Hulkenberg, he's gonna get out of the way. He's gonna get out of the way, and he's going to let us by around the outside. What a teammate. Put those W's in the chat for our teammate, ladies and gents. We are very close again to both McLarens, but we have got brand new softs, and they, at the moment, I can see Norris has got mediums, and Esteban Ocon is on the hards, way slower than everybody of us. Come on now, we get close to the inside and do a big send up the inside right there of the car of Lando. Lando will try to keep the position, and that is a beautiful overtake to now go up into P6 right there. Boom! Okay, let's keep it up, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Can we get Ocon here? Can we get Ocon? We're trying to do different lines. Can we go around the outside? Around the outside. No, Esteban Ocon just about gets in front of us. And now I just need the arrest. I just need the arrest. The only problem we have, though, is that Norris wants the same. And Norris is going to go for the move right here to try and get P6 before the last corner already. We go around the outside, get into P6 once again, but Piastri is gone, ladies and gents. Piastri is gone. Come on now! How the flip is he so quick in the straight line? Esteban Ocon keeps the position for now, but we are gonna bring as late as possible. Go around the outside of him right here. Leave a little bit of space, but not too much. And we're up into number 5, P5 at the moment, with Lando Norris following us along. Box in the meantime. First of all, coming in with the follow, but also with the 200 bits on the flipping Twitch. Thank you so much, Box. I really appreciate that. He said, I like that. I like that, Box. I bet you do. I bet you do, Box. It's in your name, isn't it? Thank you very much for the 200 bits, man. That is very appreciated. The bottle of Norris. The bottle of Norris. At the moment, the question is, do we have the pace to close into Piastri with our soft tires, guys? Number 1 in the chat. If you think, Tom, we can go. And close in again. Bro, I'm barely blinking. I am barely flipping blinking. Nikki, I think we'll follow as well. What's up? Well, come in. Let's go. 2.7. I'm hoping he needs another box. There's gonna be another box. Our strategy is medium, soft. And at the moment, we are on our first soft tire, so there will be one more. There will be one more box. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We are the fastest of anybody in the meantime. Lewis Hamilton comes out on track, and he's gonna come out in P5. So that will promote us, ladies and gents. Promote us up into P number 4. With Alonso out on track. I think that's the podium, guys. That's the podium! No way. No flipping way. No flipping way. If you go double soft, you will need a third pit stop. And we can always change to the medium, soft, medium. But we need one more pit stop at least, guys. Let's see what the tires will do, because right now we are pretty quick, guys. We're driving away from Lando Norris right now. $1.4. 2.4, I mean. I need to save more battery, man. I hope you win, my friend. Thank you very much. Remember, ladies and gents, you're watching the F1 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix simulation show, where we are predicting what could have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix by doing the race ourselves. Okay, of course. We know the Bahrain Grand Prix is not happening, but we're doing it anyway. We do a prediction show for every single race that happens in real life. And because we've got a full month of nothing, I figured, you know what, let's do a prediction show to at least predict what could have happened if it was gonna be a race this weekend, because that will be this weekend.
Great work. That's a new
Another fastest lap, so we are gaining time to Piastri, but we are just not as quick as them on the straights. We are very quick in the corners, but we're lacking speed on the straight, so we need to do something about that, guys, making sure we get good exits everywhere. Who do you think has the best pit stops, Tom? Well, statistically, Ferrari had the best pit stops in 2025. They won the DHL fastest pit stop award, or not fastest, but they won, well, no, they won the most consistent pit stops or something. They have the most points in the championship of pit stops. in 2025. You might not know this. You might think, oh, Ferrari always so bad strategy, bad everything. No, that was not the case in 2025. They were the best pit crew of 2025, guys. Believe it or not. So, yeah. There you go. Case Woods, as well as Discombobulo. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Lap 23 at a 57. A warm welcome if you're joining in right now. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here. And you are watching the Bahrain Grand Prix. At the moment, we are driving with Gabriel Bortoleto, predicting what could have happened maybe here at Bortoleto. We are pretty quick at the moment, though, with the fastest lap. But can we keep that up? 2.3 seconds now, 2.4. Not the fastest lap this time around, but we were very close to the fastest lap right here. 2.5. Come on! I don't know if we can do this, guys. I'm trying my absolute best, but he is so quick. He's so quick, man. Come on now, 2.3, and very soon, by the way, we're gonna close in to Fernando Alonso. Maybe we can do this. Do you only play racing games, Tom? Well, on the shows, mostly. Yes. But obviously, I like gaming in general as well. I have played a lot of Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto, you know, the GTA games. A lot of them. They are amazing. I really like them. I cannot wait for GTA 6 as well. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy right now because I'm all into Harry Potter at the moment. I even bought the books, guys. And I'm not a book reader whatsoever. But that should be a lot of fun as well. I played many games in my time. That is, well, my time. I sound like a flipping boomer right here. What the flip? I'm only 25 years old, Tom. Come on now. We got 1.9 seconds in the meantime to Oscar Piastri. Come on now. You play FPS games? I've played a lot of Call of Duty. My favorite Call of Duty is probably Black Ops 2. I played Black Ops 1 as well. Black Ops 3. I actually got Master Prestige in Black Ops 3, guys. Master Prestige. I don't think I'll ever do that again. But I have played a lot of games in my time, guys. I say it again, what the flip! Rice Brett, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? We're closing into the car of Alonso, who has stayed out for such a long time on his mediums. He is surely going to be doing a one-stop later in Jan. Surely! Old man plays a lot of games. No, what do you mean old man? I'm 25 years old, okay? You cannot call that an old man. I am in the flipping fruits of my life, okay? 25? You look like you're 40. Well, thank you. That's great to hear. I appreciate that. That is amazing. Thank you for the compliment, okay? What the flip?
Good work. Great pass.
1.5 seconds now to Oscar Piastri. And if he doesn't watch out, ladies and gents, if he doesn't watch out, I'm going to be right behind him. Smelling his poopies. I can smell a little bit of poopies already. Oh, okay. A little bit of poopies. For Oscar Piastri right here. 1.5. Here we go then. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep fighting. And let's keep smelling the poopies.
Okay, so
come on now. Fernando Alonso just pitted, ladies and gents. Fernando Alonso just pitted for that one stop. He's going to try and do the undercut, but we're going to go and close into him at the end of the race once more. That's going to be very interesting, actually, guys. Very interesting that should be. The camera adds 10 years, Tom. Don't worry. Probably. I don't know, man. Crazy. Philippe, as well as Magico, as well as the turning point, Daniel. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. This is pure entertainment. You know it, baby. You know it. Remember, you are not watching a stream. You're watching a show. And this show is brought to you by Trek Titan and StimX Pro. Come on now. Mid-show advertisement. They are partners of the channel. Big shout out to them. But also it's brought to you by me. It's great to have you here. If you're joining in right now, my name is Tom. People also call me The Bomb. And we are gonna try and find out why they do that. We're gonna have to go full out Bazonga mode right here. To close in. To Piastri, but we're just absolutely on our limit every single lap. I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if we can, guys. Ah, come on! This guy's so quick, man. Remember, we are driving in a flipping Audi, which is not as quick as Piastri. We're currently in the podium. Doing an amazing job. But can we continue to do that as we almost lose the car again? No! No! No, please, no. What? Are you serious? Are you flipping? No. Bruh! Gasly hits us! We got a lot of wear on the flipping tires and we're down to P7. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. The tires must be absolutely fuming right now because we are absolutely losing the car everywhere. Bro, what the flip is this? Oh my goodness. We are down to P7 now. We got Isaac Hadjar right behind of us. And the tires, ladies and gents, are 33% worn down. We completely lose the car. Gasly comes back on the track right there. He hits us in the back to turn us flipping around again. And now both Mercedes cars, who are in P9 and P10, are very close once again. Bruh, I swear, man.
Okay, no issues with time.
At least you saved the race. At least we're still alive. Gasly is not, though. He had the pit right here. And now Isaac Hadjar is going for the move. I know it says Tsunoda, but of course we're trying to simulate a real-life race. Tsunoda ain't no driving in real life. So that is Isaac Hadjar. Oh my goodness, man. And Isaac Hadjar in P5 is Arvid Lindblad. Of course, come on now. We got the perfect drivers around us right now to make sure that we mess up everybody's minds. Why Morax as well as Philippe? Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Big mistakes now. And we are down to P7 at the moment. Much more realistic compared to what Bortoletto would do in real life. I don't know if he would lose the car like that in real life, but oh la la. We gave it our absolute best to try and close into those cars in front. But we were on the limit. In fact, we were over the limit. But it ain't over yet, ladies and gents. We've got a full 29 laps of racing still. And at the moment, this race is about to get fired up. Because as you can see, George Russell in the quickest car right here. The quickest car is very close behind, trying to overtake us. When you're racing in Bahrain and the fireworks start 1 hour in already, we need to save the fireworks for the end, man. Not in the middle of the race. Ay. Solo, as well as Alex, boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? New strategy, a lot of tire wear. We might have to do something different, but we're doing something different now as well because we're sending it on the car of Isaac Hadjar to be able to put ourselves up into P6 once more. What is the strategy they think we should do? They think we should pit 1 lap earlier for the softs. I don't know about that one. Once again, Isaac Hadjar comes back at us. We do a little bit of a switchback. We try and go for a beautiful switchback, in fact, and we make it work. And we're back up in the P6 right now. Boom! Okay. Very good. Very good. Bit early for hearts. Yeah, the hearts might not be the one. I don't think the hearts will be the one, but we can go in for the mediums instead, guys. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Number 1, if you think, Tom, you know what? These softs were great for a few laps, but I don't think they'll be great all the way. Number 2 in the chat, if you think, Tom, let's go mediums, man. I know you can flip and do it. I think maybe the mediums. that we used in the first stint. They were quick. They were not quite as quick as we might have wanted them to be, but I feel like we might be able to do better with those mediums. We got Arvid Lindblad in P5 though, that we are going to be able to close into once more. We have got many opportunities in this race still, ladies and gents. Come on now. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. I just feel like the softs are just a little bit too unstable. Look how much tire wear we've got in the rear tires, guys. It's crazy. Isaac Hajar is once again going for the move. And there you go. He's back up into P number 6. We tried to defend, but realistically we only made it harder for ourselves because we had to go back into his slipstream again after that. That is why sometimes when you know they're going to overtake you, it's better to just not defend. Eat a jokes. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. If you are enjoying yourself right now, then make sure to go and hit that like button as well. If you have not yet on the YouTube, you can hit that like button once, boom. It would be very, very appreciated. On the flipping TikTok, you can go crazy as well. You can spam that sucker. You don't hit that like button once, you can go boom, 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 boom. If you want to support me, that is the best way to do for absolutely free. Hitting that like button. Okay. Which other racing simulator do you have? It is on the other side of the studio. It is the SimX Pro GT Pro simulator that has motion on it as well. It is really cool. We will be using that this Saturday, guys. This Saturday for the Le Mans Ultimate. In fact, tomorrow we'll be doing a 2.4 hour long race around this track, but a different version of it. In the LMP2 cars. It's going to be really cool. We're going to do it together. You guys are going to be the engineers in that one as well. And we're going to go and do a endurance race against all other content creators. It'll be really, really fun. I'm very excited for that. But we'll be getting into that tomorrow. Le Mans Ultimate. Closing in now. Russell still behind. They want us to pit in lap 37 for the softs. What lap would we pit if we go for the mediums, guys? Let me know in the chat. What lap do you think we should pit? Is it the Genesis car? No. It is the LMP2 car, guys. The Genesis is a hypercar. And I've got my own livery. Which is really cool. I'll show you tomorrow. It's pretty awesome. It's got the Tom logo on there. It's got the flipping, well, very similar to the F1 car livery right there. You know, the one I'm sitting in right now. Do you have a car, Tom? No, I do not own a car. The only car I own is this F1 car. So you can see where my priorities are, guys. I do not own a car. Well, I own this car. 33, lap 34, lap 34. So that would already be in a couple laps right here. If we were to go on the mediums, we would already start pitting very, very soon. Okay, then. Does Tom see the kick chat? I see every chat. All right. So feel free to chat wherever you want to chat. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Oh, we're starting to drip. Oh my goodness, there we go again. I think we need to flip and go. I think we need to flip and go into the pit for medium soon, guys. I don't feel these soft tires. And there goes Russell as well. To be able to go back into P7 right there. He's making up some very, very, very good. Very, very, very good time right now. Come on now. Tom's tires are bald right now. Almost. They're almost bald. There is no flipping rubber on those suckers anymore, man. Look at us drifting. It's crazy. Number 1 in chat, if you think Tom, let's pit for mediums in lap 34 then. Number 2 in the chat, if you think Tom, let's stay to our strategy. Let's go all the way to lap 37 and let's go to the softs. Let's go. Bono, my tires are going. That's how I'm feeling right now. This Audi has not gotten a very good tire wear. Look at us, man. I'm not even doing something crazy right here. Box, lap 34. I think we gotta do it. And then go, what is it? 23 laps until the end. Ooh, that's quite a lot, guys. That is quite a lot still. Oh, that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Oh my goodness, although I'm not feeling that great on these tires. We're losing it everywhere. We're losing it everywhere. Box opposite to Russell. I think he's gonna go a little bit longer, but Russell, of course, in the Mercedes, at the moment the quickest car. They were not able to do a great qualifying, but look how quick they are right now in the race right there, ladies and gents. It's crazy. What is the word that can happen? We could lose the car again. That's something that we can do. Into second gear we go, and now there's a fight going on between Russell and Tsunoda. Can we get involved? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! There's nothing keeping this car on track anymore, man. What the flip? There's nothing left in these tires. Litrix, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? As well as Jose Angel. What's up? Welcome in. Oh la la. I kind of want to pit already right now, guys. I kind of want to pit already right now and do a big undercut. Try and get involved with the car of Hajar as well, although, or Arvid Lindblad, I mean. You can see on the minimap we're closing in to Arvid Lindblad in that RB car. So realistically, P5 is still possible. You know what? We'll flip and take it with both hands, guys, if that's possible. Come on now. This or next lap, pit now. Do remember, if we pit now, we have to go 24 laps until the end with no pit stoppies, unless there is a safety car or anything like that, and that could help us out, because at that point we could go into the soft tire. So let's hope we can go into the mediums, and then until the end of the race, it's gonna be quiet, we can do some good overtakes, and then we can go and send it on the softs when there's a safety car coming out at the end. That would be amazing, because at that point we can fight for the win, but let's see. Box, pit now. It's lap 34. We could stay out as well. We're still sticking with them, guys. We're still sticking with them. What do you reckon? I didn't know you could ice skate, Tom. I mean, I'm from the Netherlands. Come on now. Of course I can ice skate. Although our engineer is saying the same now. Grip is losing it right here. Stay out. I think we might be able to stay out a little bit longer, guys. This will help us at the end of the race. Remember, the longer we stay out now, the better it is for the end of the race. Number 1 to stay out. Number 2 to pit. We're sticking with them. And soon, it is the car of Arvid Lindblad. Oh my goodness. Who we are closing into. I'm definitely not going soft though. Set medium tire.
Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like 50-50. And Tsunoda, which of course is Isaac Hajar, is staying out for now. This is going to be a very interesting end of the race right here. A very interesting end of the race, ladies and gents. It's a 4-way battle for P5. Realistically, even though we were fighting for the win, for the podium earlier on, it was always going to be tough. It was always going to be tough. But we have a great position here. If we can get Gabriel Bortoletto in P5, that would be the most points scored for Audi so far in the championship if it were to happen. Remember, you're watching the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what could have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix if the race would have happened. Of course, we know the race has been cancelled, but we're still doing a prediction show. Unfortunately, nothing will be able to validate our predictions. But at the same time, hey, I'm all for it. That means I'm 100% correct. All right, let's go. Still, we're staying out. The tires absolutely slipping and sliding. If we can stay out until laps 37, I am very down to pit, but at the same time, we kind of need a tiny undercut as well. I think we might have to go now, guys. I'm slipping and sliding way too much right now. Number 1, if you think Tom, let's pit right now. Number 2 in the chat, if you think Tom, let's stay out. It's up to you. You get to decide. I think there will be some people trying to go for pit stops now. We need to make sure we're doing an undercut. And here you go. There goes Arvid Lindblad. We will do the same. We will do the same right now then. Into the pits we go. 62% on the tires. Boom. Let's flip and do this. All right. Box, box, box. It's time to go and put that tire off the car and put a brand new set of mediums. Boom. Optimal. Gary, come on now. Gary, the pit stop guy, needs to lock in. 2.5. Okay, that's not bad, but it's not great either. And there we have him. There we have him. Arvid Lindblad right up in front of us. Ooh, and he comes out right behind somebody else. But so do we. Right behind Ovov the car. Ovov Esteban Ocon. Here we go then. Woo. Let's go. Come on, come on. Very nice box. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was a good one. However, can we go and send it now on Esteban Ocon 2? Yes, we can. There we go with the brand new tires. We've got the power. Although Hajar, oh la la, oh la la, oh la la, oh la la, has even more power. He's on the hard tires, ladies and gents. Isaac Hajar has managed to decide. Let's use the hards. Who, of course, is Arvid Lindblad, bro. I keep flipping making the same mistake as well. I keep making the same mistake. But it's Arvid Lindblad in P12. We're in P13. And we're trying to get back to the front. The mediums will be very quick at this start, though. But will they be quick all the way throughout this race? That is a great, great question. Here we go. Box coming in with another 100 bits right there. Thank you so much for your 100 bits, man. That is very kind of you. What's up? Is this using the F1 26 regulations? No, it's not. No, no, no. But we do have the 2026 liveries on the car because of an unofficial livery mod. We don't have the 2026 DLC yet. But when we do, you bet we will be using it. And we will be making as much content as possible on that. So if you're excited for F1 26 DLC to come in the F1 25 game, then you need to make sure you hit that follow button. Because if you don't hit that follow button today, you're gonna come back in a year time and you will tell me, Tom, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping chance. And guess what? Your chance is today, alright? Today is a year ago. Do not miss out. And hit that follow button today. It's that easy. Fry3 Sim Race TV. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Oh, and as we go a little bit wide, we are just about gaining time to Hajar. Arvid Lindblad. Arvid Lindblad. And Pierre Gasly. Let's go. Remember, you're not watching a stream. You know the drill by now. Come on now. You're watching a show. So get a popcorn. Get a milkshake. Hey! Hey! Calm down with that milkshake, okay? I know you're excited for the last 20 laps in this Bahrain Grand Prix, but calm down. Come on now. I love Gib, as well as Zen, as well as Robin. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Oh, look. There is the flippin' Rebel of Isaac Hajar behind, who was just pitted to come back into P12. We've now got Arvid Lindblad right in front of us in P10, because remember, we are simulating the real life race. We might not have all the drivers yet, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, that is very kind of you, Fry3. I appreciate it, man. That is very kind of you.
Car behind on the medium tire now.
Closing. Oh, to Liam Lawson. Can we get the move done? Remember, this is 4th position, ladies and gents. It's 4th position! And we will try something. We'll try a big sand, drifting the car through the corner. We're still side by side, and he will try to get a better traction zone. So now, he is going to be able to go back into P number 10. We are going to try and go back on him, though, under braking. It's a great move from the car of Gabriel Bortoletto, and that means now we are back into the top 10, but we haven't seen all the flipping pit stops yet, so we need to be very, very wary of that, guys. Next up, it is Pierre Gasly, and then we're closing into Alexander Albon, who is probably going to go into the softs for the last and final couple laps. What is the AI level in this race? It is 110 AI, maximum AI level difficulty, with 0 assist and nada nachos, okay? Nada nachos. And we like nachos over here. But nada nachos. And there comes Isaac Hadjar, who is, of course, Arvid Lindblad, bro. I'm making it the same too many times. Arvid Lindblad, there you go. Arvid Lindblad goes for a re-overtake, and now we will get the DRS again, so it should realistically be an easy re-overtake as well. There we go, we re-overtake in here, get back up in the inside, and we are now once again back into P number 8, as a couple drivers who were in front of us have just pitted. We're also going to have to try and keep pushing, because Fernando Alonso, ladies and gents, is 10 seconds in front of us on the hard tire. He is going to go until the end of the race, and we are now as well. We've got 18 laps to go in this race, and this race is just starting to become a little bit more interesting by the minute. Come on now. Are you going to be doing any more Le Mans Ultimates shows? Yes, tomorrow. If you're excited, we have a 2.4 hour long race, an endurance race with GT3s and LMP2 cars on the same track. Of course, we're going to be in the quickest car. We're going to be in the prototype LMP2 car, and we're going to be driving around Bahrain. It's Bahrain, but it's the outer Bahrain that we drove in the 2020 season of Sakhir. Remember Sakhir Grand Prix? Number 1 in chat if you remember the Sakhir F1 Grand Prix, where George Russell had to replace Lewis Hamilton. Or was it Bottas? It was Lewis Hamilton, wasn't it? Or, I don't know, one of them. Someone was sick or something. And he almost won the Sakhir Grand Prix in a Mercedes. It was crazy. That is the race we're doing tomorrow. But then, with LMP2 cars and GT3, it is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for the journey of 2.5 hours straight driving, guys.
Okay,
I'm excited. Should be awesome. I'm a lot better than what I was when we did the first one. So, let's see how it goes, guys. You are doing amazing. Keep up. We will try to get ourselves to the end with the best position possible. Alonso at the moment is in that P6. And that means that it's P6 is possible. But is anything better than a P6 possible? It might be. But I believe there is a Mercedes that is yet to pit. And now, as we close in to the car of Gasly, can we do a little bit of a better run? Ah, not quite, not quite.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the
Let's go for it. Let's go for it here. Gasly goes defensive, we go attacking, and then we will go and get the best run possible. Little bit of a different line, little bit of a switchback. There we go. And the switchback is ours to get ourselves up into P number 7 with the Audi car. Come on now. Tom, with Track Titan, I put myself in the top 30% of lap times at Albert Park. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. Remember, ladies and gents, Track Titan has recently become a sponsor of the channel. It's really cool, actually. It's very, very helpful. If you are playing the F1 game or any other racing game, you can download Track Titan for free. And you can give it a try, especially if you use my code Tom. You have, I think, the pro version for like 30 days for free to test it out. If you go to the link in the description of the YouTube stream or in the Twitch chat, there is a link right now as well. And you use my code Tom, you can give it a try. When you do racing or anything like that, or laps or anything like that in the game, it literally logs your lap times, but not just your lap times, also where you drive on the track. And then once you've driven, it gives you tips based on where you've driven, how late you braked, how quickly you go on the acceleration. And it helps you get better. It's actually really, really handy. We're going to be using it once again this Sunday for the Bahrain E Grand Prix, where we're going to be going online, driving against, well, you guys. And I will have the advantage by using Track Titan before, by doing a couple of practice laps. So, yeah, if you want to give it a try, make sure you do, because, yeah, well, you see right here firsthand that it's actually helping. I did not pay him. Trust me, I did not. It's actually good, helps with everything. Yeah, you can do it with a lot of games. But if you play the F1 game, it's also possible with the F1 game. Even if you're on console, you just need a laptop or something to run the app. But you don't have to have... You can play it on console, you know? Because it's telemetry based. We are 8 seconds behind of Alonso. The question is in 15 laps, guys. Do you think we can beat him? This might be tough, actually. Number 1 in chat, if you believe Tom, I think we can do this. Number 2 in the chat, if you think Tom, oh la la, this might be too tough for you. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Can we beat Fernando Alonso, or will he, with his 8-second advantage, beat us at the end? We're gonna try our very best to close in as much time as possible until the very last lap of this race, and with 15 laps to go, this is going to be very, very interesting. Here we go! Love your passion, mate. Cheers from Australia. Cheers back from the Netherlands, ladies and gents. In the meantime, I'm gonna ask you one more time because I love this question so much. It's just great. It's just great. Where are you watching from? On the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the Kick, and on the Twitch, okay? It's my favorite question to ask. Put it up in the chat. What country are you watching from? You'll see for yourself. We have got the most international chat in the entirety of the world. Okay, watch this. UK, I see London, I see Australia, I see Hong Kong, United Kingdom, I see South Africa, France, Croatia, Uruguay, Albania, I see Sweden, I see Hungary, United States, Wisconsin, USA, England, Brazil, Germany, Uruguay, France, Poland, Australia, Ireland, Nigeria, America, South Africa, Italy, Romania, Pakistan, Germany, Canada, Wales, Indonesia, Mauritius, Malaysia, Thailand, Antarctica. Where are the peoples from the North Pole? Where's flippin' Santa at? Come on now. W, mans. W, chat. Ladies and gents, wherever you're watching from, it is great to have you here. My name is Tom. I'm from the Netherlands. There you go. I always ask you where you are from, but I'm from the Netherlands, but I know many different languages. Bonjour, mes amis. Hola, mi amigos. Ciao a tutti. Hallo allesamen. Hallo meine Freunde. Hallo allemaal. Giesas, habari, konnichiwa. Ni hao, lai ho, merhaba. Wherever you're watching from, you are watching the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what could have happened if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, okay? And at the moment, I'm not gonna lie, but we're losing time to Alonso. What the flip? Yo, we need to step up our pace, guys. This is not good. Because look, we got Isaac Hadjar in his Red Bull right behind of us too. And we are under pressure. Under pressure. Alright, come on, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. P5 is possible, but I can tell you P6 is very much possible as well. Because Isaac Hadjar is literally licking... Stop licking me, but he is licking us right behind of us because we are pooping in his face and he likes the smell of it. Okay. Russell, however, on brand new tires is coming too. Everybody is coming. Okay then. Box in the meantime, coming in hot with the 100 bits again on the Twitch. Come on now. Asking me a question. Let me see. What is my favorite track? My favorite track, that is a very good question. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite tracks, to be honest. A lot of favorite tracks. I would say if I had to pick only one I would love to go to still in real life, it would be Monaco. I love Monaco. I've been to Monaco once in my life. Not during a Grand Prix though. Not during an F1 Grand Prix. But it would be so cool to see a Grand Prix there. It would be so cool. I have a long life ahead of me. I'm only 25 years old, so you never know. You never know. So far, almost every year I've been able to go to a Grand Prix since 2016, which is insane to say. Insane to say. But this year I did not have anything planned, so let's see whether I'm gonna go or not. Let's see how it goes. Here Here comes Isaac Hajardo. He's gonna try and get us back, and we are slowly but surely gaining time on Alonso. We're gonna go a little bit defensive here, around the outside to try and hang on with the car of Isaac Hajar, and for now, we are hanging on to Hajar. Ladies and gents, it's the last and final laps right here. We got 12 laps to go, and we have one goal or two, and that first goal is to beat Alonso, who is on older hard tires, but the longer we go, the more his tires become quick compared to ours. His tires will wear a lot less quickly than ours, and our second goal is to keep Tsunoda, who of course is Isaac Hajar, and then Russell behind as well. That is our second goal. But let's first try to close in to Fernando Alonso, because we need to make sure we finish in that P5 position. Come on now. Lap 49 out of 50 will bring a safety car. Well, let's hope that we can overtake him before that lap then. Let's hope we can overtake him before that lap. Set soft tire.
Okay, roger that.
If there is a safety car, I am pitting for softs. Do you agree with that? Yes or no? I think it makes a lot of sense that if there is a safety car, we pit for the soft tires, guys. Dennis V. Carp, as well as Speed Cube, Boom, Thomas, as well as Richard. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. A warm welcome to not just a stream, but a show. We got 5 seconds to the car of Alonso. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you're joining in right here to the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what could have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix if the race would have happened. Next week, we'll be doing the same for Saudi Arabia, and then after that, the normal prediction shows will come back, where we actually predict what will happen in the real-life race by doing the race ourselves, but you know the drill. This month, we do not have any races, but we're doing the prediction shows anyway. The simulation races, we call them, instead of the prediction shows.
Gap ahead, 4.8
Are we
seconds.
gaining quick enough? Driver in front, driver in front.
Alonso's ahead of you.
I don't know.
And gap to the car in front, 4.8 seconds.
4.5.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 20 laps old. And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.8.
How much quicker?
This is excellent stuff. You're
7
closing in
tenths
by
a lap,
7
ladies and
tenths a lap.
gents. 7 tenths a lap. Are we quick enough? Let's go. How many gifted subs to get onto a yacht in Monaco? That's a very good question. I think it's 0, because I don't even think you can pay for it, guys. That is something so exclusive, you cannot pay for it. You know when there's no price tag on something, right? You know it's a lot. That's one of those things that doesn't have a price tag. You need to know the peoples. That is worth way more than anything. Way more than flipping dollar signs. 3.5 seconds at the moment, and luckily I don't know anybody, so I don't know anybody, so I'm not gonna find myself on a flipping yacht anytime soon, guys. But that's fine. That's fine. I will accept it. It's fine. I don't need to be on no yacht to be happy. I don't need to be on no yachts to be happy. I just need my F1 car. That's it. Books coming in with another 100 bits right here. That puts me in P1 for the flipping bits. There you go. Coming in with all the bits, putting himself in P1 in the weekly leaderboard on the bits. Gifted. I appreciate it, Books. Thank you so much. We still have P3 to take right here on the flipping gifted sub leaderboard though, with Tom from Teemu absolutely dominating. Come on now, my guy. Hey Tom, where is Tombina? I don't understand. You're not watching the Road to Glory driver career with my sister Tombina. No. You're watching the 2026 Bahrain Grand Prix prediction show, where we are driving as one of the real-life drivers, and we are trying to simulate what would have happened in the real-life race. Of course, Tombina is not a real-life driver in Formula 1, so that's why you don't see her right here. Okay. Dude, how do you think super clipping will be incorporated into F1 25 or F1 26 DLC? I don't think it. I hope it won't. We all don't like super clipping, so let's hope it won't be. It won't be in the game. Let's hope.
A tier 1 sub to Schizo Penguin.
And there comes Box as well with the gifted sub. And there comes Isaac Hajar too, who re-overtakes us. We're back into P7 as we continuously close into Alonso. We need to be very careful. Box though coming in hot with the gifted sub. And that means P3 in the weekly leaderboard. Boom! Boom! Put those W's in the chat, ladies and gents. Come on now. We're not boxing anymore, though. We're not boxing anymore. I know you want it, but we're not boxing anymore. Laula, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Any tips? If you want any tips, the best thing you can do is to go to my YouTube videos, ladies and gents. I've got 4 very helpful videos uploaded on my YouTube where I help you to become better at the game as a beginner. I give you the tips for the controller, the wheel, or the camera settings. So if you'd like to go and check those out, be my guest. They are free for you. Let's go. 9 laps to go. We're closing into Alonso, and the fight between us and the car of Isaac Hadjar starting to heat up. Can we get Gabriel Bortoleto in a P5 position? At the moment, it seems like if the Bahrain Grand Prix would have happened, it would have been a Max Verstappen race win. That's pretty crazy. Both McLarens in the top 3 as well. I mean, that's also pretty crazy. Let's see. Do 110% AI? Well, I can tell you right now, this is 110% AI. It's not easy. We try and do our best. But you can see that this Sauber is very, very tough.
Starting to catch the car in
Closing in, it's Isaac Hadjar who will have to go defensive. We are going to get ourselves out in front, and then we're going to go defensive because we don't want him to go for the re-overtake. But in going defensive now, he is going to be able to go all the way on our rear and really put some pressure on. Look how close he is now. Is he going to get us back though? No, because we're using the battery, and now it's only 1.9 seconds to Fernando Alonso. I think there will be a fight soon between 3 drivers for the flipping P5. Only a couple laps though for that fight. That is not Hadjar, I know, but we're predicting the real life race, or what would have happened in the real life race, and Tsunoda doesn't exist. Or at least he does exist, but not in the 2026 season. So that is Hadjar's seat, and that is Hadjar in that case, because we're simulating what would have happened. Unfortunately, I know, it would have been better if he was actually called Hadjar in the game, but we have to wait for the actual DLC to come out. Unfortunately, it is what it is, guys. I've done as much modding with the liveries, but that's how far it goes at the moment. You can't really change the names anymore in game. You could do that in the past, it was quite cool, but I don't think it works anymore now. That door has closed. Yo! Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute legend? Ah, yeah, doing. Welcome. Box coming in with another gifted sub, and that puts him up 1 position. Come on now, P2 in the weekly leaderboard on the flipping gifted subs in the Twitch as well. Boom shakalaka. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much, Box, for another very kind gifted sub right there. That is very, very kind of you, dude. Legend. Absolute legend. I'm starting to struggle, guys. The tires are getting a little bit more worn down, and as you can see on the inside right there, we've got the car of Isaac Hadjar, or Tsunoda, however you want to look at it, really making moves. But it ain't over yet, and it ain't over yet with the gifted subs either, because Tom from Timu comes in hot with not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 gifted subs, getting me just 1 step closer to getting on a yacht in Monaco. Thank you so much, Tom from Timu. That means, guess what? 11 gifted subs this flipping week. I know why you did that. 11! Come on now. We love 11. We love 11. W! Just in case he came for my #1 spot. He won't dare. He won't dare. He won't dare. Yep, she, as well as 1 for the best. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Remember, if you have not yet, hit that follow button wherever you're watching from at the moment, on the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the Kick, or on the Twitch. Then make sure you go and hit that follow button. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time and you will tell me, Tom, oh la la, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping chance. And your chance, ladies and gents, is here today. But we also have a chance, a big chance to fight for P5. The only problem we have, though, is that we got 2 very quick drivers behind. It is Tsunoda, Hadjar, and Russell right behind of us. Better invite us to watch Monaco from your yacht. What do you mean my yacht? No, I'm never gonna get a yacht. I was gonna buy a ticket to get on a yacht with those gifted subs. Come on now. What do you think? Gifted subs will get me to a flipping yacht? Only as a guest. Come on now. Coyotes, thank you for the follow as well. And Box coming in with another 100 bits right there too. Thank you so much, man. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Try to risk it to catch Alonso. Yeah, we gotta really try to do something different now because we might just about get the DRS here this lap. In fact, we are very close. 1 second, 0.9. Are we going to get the DRS? Yes, we will. But look behind of us. 2 top team runners. Isaac Hadjar in the Red Bull and George Russell in the Mercedes are absolutely licking their tongues. Stop licking your tongue. You know what I mean. They are closing as I almost choke while I lick my tongue. How can you even lick your tongue, by the way? What am I talking about? But you know what I mean. They are trying to go and get the move done. But before they get the move done on us, we have to get the move done on Fernando Alonso. Let's go. Is Max leading right now? Yes, indeed. Max Verstappen is leading the Bahrain Grand Prix. Why are you so slow? What do you mean? What do you mean, why am I so slow? I think we're doing a really good job, guys. We're in the realistic Sauber car, or the Audi, right? Which is a car that gets into the midfield. They have like 3 points in the championship. We are getting more points in the championship than they have ever gotten in real life so far in this season. So I feel like we're pretty quick right now, aren't we? Come on now. Oh, watch out, the car is starting to become a little bit more slidey. Remember when we lost the car earlier? It's starting to become slidey again. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. DRS opens up, Alonso will defend, and now Russell, who is in the quickest car of the field, in that Mercedes with the fastest lap, is closing in once more. Alonso defends hard. We try and do a little bit of a different line, cut back then here, and then once again, get the traction on. Those hard tires are not half bad anymore now. We go to the inside right now, though, to try and brake as late as possible. But in doing so, we have to go super deep, and Alonso will try and do the switch back. No, he won't, because there he is. There is George Russell on his brand new tires, trying to chase us down for P5. We try and go defensive. Russell will go attacking around the outside, and we really have to go and put the car as wide as possible now, because otherwise we are going to lose this P5 right here. Come on now. If you're enjoying the last 4 laps in the meantime of the 2026 Bahrain simulation race, where we are simulating what would have happened in the Bahrain Grand Prix if it was to happen in real life, then make sure you go and hit that like button on the YouTube. Boom, just hit it once. That would be very, very appreciated. It really helps a lot. And hit it like an insane amount of times on the TikTok, because you can go crazy there. You can go crazy there. You can go crazy. Ah, that's so kind of you, Box. I really appreciate it, dude. Hey, man, look forward to more. We are going to have to get the best exit possible to get out of the flippin' DRS right here of George Russell. But he has it. He has it. And he's using it. Uh-oh. I don't have the speed. We don't have the speed. But we have the braking power. To the inside we go. Super, super deep. Just about staying on the inside. Oh my goodness. And still, we are in P5. But for how long can we be there? We get the DRS as well. This is crazy. Alonso down to P7 now. Alonso down to P7. And there comes Isaac Hadjar. Alonso down to P8 now. We're going to start losing some tire grip soon. 3 laps to go. The question is, can we keep, ladies and gents? Can we keep P5? Number 1 if you think yes. Number 2 if you think no. Tom, you suck. Okay. I see how it is. We have to make this Audi as wide as possible. And here they come with Russell. Russell will go for the move. We will have to go and brake as late as possible. Can we go around the outside? Yes, we can for now. For now, at least. Surely we can do this. Bro is losing a back tire by the end. Yeah, we're starting to get a lot of tire wear, but I think we can hang on until the end. Russell's closing in once more. To the inside he goes. We need to be very, very wary. And now once more, Russell has got the position. We, however, will do a switchback. And a beautiful switchback with that one. Because, ladies and gents, we are back in P5. But the question is, for how long? Because look at them, closing, and closing. It's Isaac Hadjar who will re-overtake Russell, because Isaac Hadjar had the DRS there, and Russell did not. But Russell breaks very late, very, very late to try and get back on him, because remember, he's got the new soft tires, he's got the better tires, and at the moment, he is being overtaken by Isaac Hadjar once more. Can Bortoletto keep P5? Surely not! Surely not! Let's go! Whew. Ladies and gents, 3 laps to go. Can we do what we have done the last few laps? Save our battery and just keep them behind. Can we do it? For now, yes. Oh la la. The Costi, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Once again, they're all over the back of us. This will be the best position possible in this race. And here they come again. Are we going to be smart about it? Will we try to not use any? This is not great. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There goes Russell. And we had a 3 wide moment in turn 1. Russell will get P1. And we are going to have to try and come back on him with all the battery that we saved up. And now look at us. We had a lot of battery saved up. We're sending it right here on the inside. Sending it on the inside. Going a little bit deeper. And now we're back in the lead. But the question is, for how long? For how long?
Brilliant, nice move. Keep
Here he
going.
comes again. This time around, Russell does not get any DRS right here. We break in deep, and on the outside, we got the car of Hadjar. We get hit on the inside then. We get hit on the inside. Oh, they both hit each other almost now. The gap, or the train, is getting bigger and bigger by the minute right now. Am I saying in the lead? I mean, in the lead of this pack, I mean. In the lead of this pack. Come on now. 25 seconds to the car of Hamilton, and there's big fights as well for P3 in this race. Both McLarens are side by side with each other. There is a Ferrari on the podium, but Charles Leclerc had DNF'd in this race, and we once again have to go defensive, and we are doing just that. Here comes Isaac Hadjar. He gets up the inside, and now he gets the... Oh my goodness. Hold up. This car is not feeling as stable anymore. And we're down to P6 with 1 more lap to go as we start this last and final lap. Let's be careful, because this car is feeling very, very unstable at this point. VRS opens up. Tsunoda will not defend it. We go all the way to the right-hand side. And we are going to take P5, not the lead, once again. Russell will be crying to his engineer right now. He might be, but we might be crying soon, because here comes the Isaac Hadjar. He tries to get the move done, but we go for a switchback right now. A switchback, or at least we try and do the same on him, dummy him. It didn't work this time around though. However, maybe now it can. A big dive, still side by side with Isaac Hadjar, and we lose the car. And now Hadjar is back in P5. Max Verstappen will win the simulation race of Bahrain. We go around the outside of the car of Hadjar. And he pushes us off the track right there. He pushes us off the track. We get back on the track, however, with the DRS to go back into P5. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. The last couple corners are to come right now. We have a little bit of battery saved up. The question is who? Who is going to get it? That is the question. Remember, whatever happened in this race, it's a prediction for what's to come in the real life race, which is not gonna happen. But that is why it's a simulation race, not the prediction show. For this race, we will come over the line to simulate that Bortoleto would have gotten P5. P5! It's quite good indeed. It's very good. Bortoleto P5 in the Bahrain 2026 Grand Prix if it would have happened. And Mercedes would have been nowhere, ladies and gents. Absolutely nowhere. That's quite crazy. That would have been a crazy race if that was to happen. Verstappen to win in a car that he's not felt at home with this year. And then McLaren's in the podium. Hamilton close to the podium as well. And then Bortoleto and Audi in the top 5. We will absolutely take it. Boom! Ladies and gents, if you enjoyed that race, then make sure you go and hit that follow button. Next week, we're going to do the simulation race as well for Saudi Arabia. And then after that, obviously, we get the prediction shows, the prediction races for every single race on the real life calendar, where we're gonna do we'll predict what happens in real life before the race weekend happens. Of course, these next 2 weeks we have races that were gonna happen, but it didn't happen. So we're simulating what would have happened instead. And that was a pretty fun race. It was not an easy one, especially at the start. We were not really able to stick with them. But man, oh man, oh man. P5, the maximum we could get around Brazil. We will take it with both flipping hands. Boom! Let's go, baby. W. Now, this is the prediction. Let's check it out real quick, guys. Verstappen got P1, then both McLarens on the podium, Lewis Hamilton in P4, then Bortoleto. Yuki Tsunoda, obviously, is Isaac Hadjar, because in real life, Yuki Tsunoda is not driving in that Rebel seat. It's Isaac Hadjar. Then it was George Russell, who was not able to do a great race. However, he wasn't the quickest car, and that shows with the fastest lap right there. Fernando Alonso, after doing a one-stop, one of the only ones to do a one-stop, ends up in P8, guys. And that would have predicted us points for one Aston Martin car in the Bahrain Grand Prix. I think that would have been great, but maybe they will do it in Miami when they actually come back in real life. Hadjar obviously is in P10 here, but that's not Hadjar. That is Arvid Lindblad, right? Who is in that seat of his from 2025. And that means he gets some points, and Pierre Gasly as well. What are the big outskirts? What are the big drivers that we would have expected to get some points? Well, first of all, Charles Leclerc and Antonelli, the championship leader, 0 points. All right, well, we will never know whether this would have happened in real life, but what is for sure, it would have been